Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's Wednesday morning. Let's get up, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. I've literally been awake for 3 hours. Actually 4 hours because I got up at 4 o'clock. It's time to get going. You're still in the bed and you're an entrepreneur, you're slacking. These are 4 extra hours you can have in. But let me get into it. Got a couple announcements to make. Let me tell you who Dan Henry is before we get into this. And I want you to really pay attention to this. Russell Brunson. And if you guys don't know and you follow me, you don't know Russell Brunson, you need to get your game together. Russell Brunson is the guy that is responsible for ClickFunnels. Russell Brunson is the guy that doesn't sit around and say how much you make an hour. Russell Brunson is the guy, and he probably makes more than this, but on average about $600,000 to $700,000 a month. So Russell Brunson has this group called Click. Received the call there. I may have to end this, but I'm gonna try to keep going through. But Russell Brunson is a guy that I lost my train of thought here. That makes on average about $600,000 to $700,000 a month. A month. It's powerful. A month. So if you're around today, man, how much you make an hour? $17 an hour. I'm $25 an hour. He's not in that conversation. So he has this competition with his group, the ClickFunnels. And here how the competition goes. He has these plaques on his wall in his house or office that if you become a member of the 2 Comma Club, meaning that you make $1 million with the funnel, he would buy you a car. Well, no, I take that back. I'm sorry. You get the car if you sell, I think, 200. I'm sorry. If you sell 200 memberships to the ClickFunnels. Anyways, but he puts the plaque on the wall, right? And that guy, Dan Henry, I'm interviewing tomorrow because he is a member of the 2 Comma Club. He's made $1 million with his funnel. And the reason why I reached out to him, people don't like him in ClickFunnels. The reason why they don't like him is because they said that he took a simple idea that you can literally go to Facebook and find out this information yourself and was selling this thing. And they were pissed. But he took action. And another reason I don't like him too is his attitude. He literally has a video that says, do guys who drive Lamborghinis have small dicks? That's the title of the video. But if you listen to the video, and I'll try to put that link here, it makes total sense. What he's saying is that when he was starting out and he would see, and some of you right here have played this game, he would see a guy driving a Lamborghini, and let's say the guy came out. Instantly, people would start bagging on the guy. They haven't had a conversation, nothing. They would start saying, oh my gosh, this arrogant asshole. Like, what? I remember sitting at a table in a nightclub, and these girls were sitting at the table, and they were on the bigger side, right? I'll just say that. And all of a sudden, these attractive women started walking through the door, and they were skinny. Looks like their second home is the gym. And you know what these bigger ladies were saying? Psst, skinny bitches. And I kind of looked like, what? You mean to tell me you don't know any of those women? Those women could have been building orphanages in freaking Africa, you know, whatever it was, and giving half of their salary to feed the homeless or whatever. And you literally calling them skinny bitches because they choose to work in themselves, and you choose to sit here at this table and breathe. Sorry about that. This guy from Germany is calling me. My Facebook is stuck in German, and he needs to come fix it. And he's trying to get a hold of me, whatever. So I'm going to try to wrap this up here. But what I'm saying is you're literally sitting here at this table and breathing hard, and not going to the gym because you say I'm too lazy or the gym is overrated, and you're upset at a girl because she walks in here and she worked on herself. She gets her butt up in the morning time. She doesn't make excuses. Maybe she could have been bigger one day. We got to stop this. Dan Henry is that guy. Because he said he used to be the guy that sat there and put all these people down. But you know what's so interesting about that? He says that when you're in that state where you're putting other people down, because really, let's just be honest, you're jealous. You hate the fact that they're winning and you're not. You're stuck. Because here's what you're doing. You're at the job saying you hate those people instead of doing this. I interviewed MJ DeMarco, the author of The Millionaire Fast Lane. I said, MJ, how did you get started? You know how you got started? He said he was at a damn gas station. He saw a guy pull up in a Lamborghini and he asked the guy this question. How did you do it? That was a spark that got MJ interested into the internet business, which also made MJ a millionaire. Now just think if you switch the mindset to, instead of being a hater, I'm going to ask the person, how did they do it? What'd you say, Abdul? Instead of being a hater, I'm going to ask the person, how did they do it? Because it's easy to hate on somebody that's winning. Thank God, I've never been that person. Thank God. I'm the guy that would see a guy with veins coming out of his neck and walk up to him and say, dude, what you eating? And what people don't understand is these are some of the nicest people on the planet. They can't be assholes. As a bodybuilder, you got to stay away from the alcohol. They're not going to clubs. They're not eating junk food. They don't have chips in their cupboard. They're very disciplined. They're in a meditation. They're doing all the right things. But we have the audacity, as we show up as these mediocre human beings, to spread the disease of the world that we don't like them. If that is you, you need to ask yourself, what the hell is wrong with me inside? Why do I hate somebody that I don't know? Why do I hate somebody that if I look over and see a guy in a Lamborghini and he has a girl that looks like she could be on a runway, I'm like, keep winning. Or I become friends with that person. Look, let me tell you one more thing. I'm going to make the announcement here now. I'm going to create a membership group. And it's going to be $9.99 a month. I'm going to tell you why. I have literally reached my capacity, meaning I can't answer everybody's question. When I go on Facebook, I literally have to go on Facebook as a CIA agent. As soon as I see that little green light come on, boop, question. One guy asked me, I went to Dallas recently, a guy asked me, hey man, can I meet up with you in Dallas? And I would love to meet up with that guy. But before he asked me that question, there were 3 other people that asked me. And I can't be everyone's friend, meaning like, I'm not saying I'm arrogant. I'm just saying that I'm only one person. If I'm going there to visit the family, I have to focus on that. So I literally can't meet everybody. But I have some of the most amazing conversations with millionaires. And people reach out to me without me reaching out to them because they say, dude, I see something in you that I had when I first started. So I want to support you. And give you one example. My man, and I'm going to have to bring him on until we interviewed him for our book club. Probably worth about $400 million. And say, hey man, I have this real estate seminar where I'm going to rent out this hotel lobby, whatever, for a week. And we're going to be buying property live with these guys. And it's going to be a $15,000 for all the people to show up. And we're just going to buy property while we're there. And they buy tax liens. But at one time, that guy was sitting on a bucket about to kill himself. And he fought through it. And that's an interesting story. And one day I'll tell it here. An interesting story on its own. But Look, man, what team do you want to be on? Do you want to be on team mediocre? Or do you want to be on team winning? You got to make up your damn mind. Simple as that. Do you want to spend the rest of your life having these mediocre ass conversations, talking to other people like about, oh my gosh, that Kim Kardashian or that person, I can't stand that person. You don't know that damn person. Really, you can't stand your damn self. Because that's the real disease. Of all these mediocre people walking around here, putting down people who are just trying. What's wrong with trying? What's wrong with getting your ass up every morning, trying to be better? But you got somebody holding you back or holding you down because they're not doing it. What sense does that make? Think about that. Now, I know there may be a lot of you that are not that way. You're probably the person that is trying to be better and someone's holding you back. But if that's the case, get away. Because I promise you, it may not be a lot. There are some people out there that'll support you. So think about what I just said. $9.99 a month. I'll tell you more about it. I'm going to put the behind the scenes stuff in it. And I have a video coming up next where I'll tell you what I've been doing recently with real estate. And I've been winning. Making some great decisions. And I'm just going to keep making step by step by step. With that said, guys, take care. Until next time, signing off.